Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Uttam Chaudhary and you have started to watch my channel Excel to Excellence. In the series of Excel Quick Bites, we will continue on Power Query. Power Query has lots in it and we would try to cover most of them in our subsequent videos. So today we are going to talk about how do we calculate the age using Power Query in just about 2 clicks. And believe me, in case of Power Query, you just don't need formulas. You can just get rid of it. In my previous video, I have covered text function. Hope you would have got the sense of how Power Query is so powerful, so easy, and time saving. So before we continue, please go ahead and subscribe my channel Excel to Excellence. Do like and subscribe and do hit the notification button, the bell icon, so that as soon as I upload any new video, you get the update immediately. And do not forget to please send your comments so that I can work on my videos and I can definitely work or probably get you the content which you are looking me to do on your comments. Thank you very much. Now, before we get started with calculating the age, let's understand this data a little bit. So in this table, you can see the name of the person and the date of birth in the date format. Now in this column, what you're seeing is these dates are actually in the date format, which you can determine. If you go in here, you should be able to see something like the number format is in the date. So you can also check going into format cells, and there you would see that this comes under date. You can select any other format of date, but ideally this should be in the form of date. So let's continue and understand how can we calculate the age in just about 2 clicks. So the same thing, now we have to go in data, and here I am trying to get the data from table or range. So I will click this. This is converting, the Excel is converting this data into table format, which is recognized by Excel. As soon as you click on this, you get into a Power Query editor. And as soon as you get into Power Query editor, the best thing you see is now that in the name, first name and last name, you see the data type. The data type shows to be ABC, which is what do you mean by ABC? ABC is just text, right? Same is the case with the last name, but you will see an icon like ABC, and here in this case you will see a calendar with a small clock here, which means it is showing you date and the time. Now, if you see, these are various different icons that would get associated to the type of columns you are handling. Now, in this case, the Power Query is able to understand that this is definitely something to do with date, but it also adds the time in it. In this case, I really do not need time. What I would then do is I would go and convert this into date. And it is saying, do you want to actually convert it in place in the column, or do you want to add a new step? I would say let's convert the same, in place. Now you would see that it is actually, created the date of birth. How do we calculate the age? Now, if you look in here, there is an option called from date and time group. Under that, what you really need to do is you can go ahead and select an option called age. So So the thing is, if you go, there's two options really. It is transform and add column. Transform, what it does is it can convert in place, and add column adds a new column as an outcome. So I would go ahead and create something like age. Now, if I go ahead and create age, you would see that there's a bunch of numbers on it. Basically, what it is doing is it is showing you the number of days in which it shows the date, the age in number of days. But we are not usually quite a fan of seeing our age in terms of days. So how do we actually convert this into years? Now, if you look in here, what we are going to do is, if you go on to date of birth, you see the date icon, date option is enabled. But as soon as you click on age now, because this is a converted age, the date icon gets grayed out, the time icon gets grayed out. Now you only have the icon which is duration. Now, if I go into duration, I can calculate total years, right? Now, as soon as I convert this into total years, you would see that it has converted into years, but some additional months are still on top of the whole age. It is just trying to show that into decimals. So we really don't like that version. So what we will do is we are going to go ahead and calculate and make it more like a whole number. Once I make this as a whole number, you can definitely see that the gets calculated right there. So it just took me about two different clicks to convert this into age. Now, another two clicks were required to get the desired format, but Excel actually and the Power Query was actually be able to convert this into age just in about two clicks. That was so easy. We can actually go and close and load this video, so this sheet. As soon as we do this, you see that you are able to see um, the date of birth, the age, and the total number of years getting generated now. Yeah. Now, say for example, I add something new here, which is, let's say, take an example of, take a new example here. And the date of birth is, say, yeah, I have added this. Now, if you go ahead and refresh this, you would see the date already showing up at the bottom. The new column has got added and the age is being showing up in the bottom. So this is how you can keep appending or deleting the information from the source sheet, and using the query, it is able to kind of generate the outcome so easily. Hope this video was quite useful to you. Please do let me know by your comments, how do you feel about it? What are the improvisations that I can do on this video or videos ahead? And do like and subscribe my channel, and do not forget to click on the notification button, the bell icon, so that you get the videos as soon as I upload. Thank you so much.